Hello and welcome to yet another date of the year. It's 16th June and we are celebrating International Day of Family Remittances. So let's get started. International days are occasions to educate the general public on issues of concern, to mobilize political will and resources to address global problems, and to celebrate and reinforce the achievements of humanity. The International Day of Family Remittances, or IDFR, was adopted by the United Nations General Assembly and is observed on 16th June. The IDFR recognizes that more than 200 million migrant workers, women, men, who send money home to over 800 million family members. This day further highlights the great resilience of these migrant workers in face of economic insecurity, natural and climatic disasters, as well as a global pandemic. Remittances, or cross-border person-to-person payments of relatively small value, serve as a vital lifeline to the developing world. Individual remittances may be relatively of smaller value, but collectively these flows are 3 times greater than the global official development assistances. Remittances underwrite many basic household needs and support skill formation and opportunities through education, entrepreneurship. These resources prove transformational for households and local communities, enabling families to achieve the goals. Remittance flows have increased fivefold over the past 20 years, serving in the counter-cyclic capacities during the economic downturns of recipient countries, such as events like COVID-19 that have been a formidable test for global remittances. Let's take a look at some facts and figures to understand the topic in much detail. The impact of COVID-19 was across the globe and it affected the job security for Ugandan migrant workers across the globe. This reduced the amount of money sent back home to their families, but remittances still provide crucial support for some of the world's poorest people. Recent data from May shows that remittances flow to Uganda declined by over 26% from USD 1.4 billion in 2019 to around 1 billion in 2020. Despite this decline, Uganda was ranked among the top 10 recipients across the sub-Saharan Africa. For millions of households, that dependence on remittances reduces the decline, not only the underscored role for private transfer for funds, but also safeguards food security, savings, investment opportunities. Existing services allow people to send money across 4 countries in the sub-Saharan region and has access to wallets over 6 countries in the region. Investment, remittances and migrant entrepreneurship Africa Prime was established by the European Union. This helped in digitizing and leveraging deeper ties towards engaging more communities in the region. The average cost of money sent to Uganda remains high at 8.7%, double the standard goal achievable, which is pegged at a target of 3%. The National Payment Schemes Act has potential to achieve this target and has enabled an environment of financial literacy and payment service providers. As this opportunity arises, today not only Uganda but a variety of host countries count on the millions of families to receive such remittances that will give families greater opportunities and ensure greater resilience, particularly in times of crisis. Let's take a look at some facts and figures to understand the topic in much detail. In only a few months of the pandemic, the world changed a lot. These changes are having an immense socio-economic impact. Tens of millions of jobs have been lost, and migrant workers are among the most directly affected. With limited access to unemployed benefits, many migrants are unable to continue sending money. As a result, remittance flow has declined by over 14% in 2021 compared to pre-COVID levels. There has been a sharp decline of over 7.2% to around 508 billion in 2020, followed by a further decline of 7.5% to around 470 billion in 2021. Like previous shocks, the economic impact and scale of COVID-19 has affected remittances. This has affected and threatened the decades-long achievements of self-development goals. The use of digital means has elevated the status of remittances and has added technological components for seamless transactions. We can get involved in raising awareness through various channels. We can build our own social media package, draft thematic newsletters for networks and organize events online. We can take part in global discussions using #FamilyRemittances. This can create a debate and dialogue within the society. Use of personal stories, compelling photos, illustrate the reality of over 1 billion people involved in these remittances. The way in which you can take actions and support remittances for families in times of this crisis and inspire others is by engaging the public sector. First, for the private sector, how remittances services providers are promoting initiatives and innovations to foster greater digital inclusion, is helping make financial services more accessible and affordable to migrants and their families. Considering the public sector, how policymakers and regulators are providing and enabling an environment to achieve safer, secure, and cost-effective transfers, thus linking financial inclusion and the benefits of remittances. For the civil society, the diaspora organizations as well as migrant associations can raise awareness towards contribution of remittances towards families in the local development. If you wish to know more about the topics discussed in these videos, do make sure to check out the description where you can find links to the documents. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. We look forward to hearing your comments. Thank you.